Hope's having a hard time because Grace is at the vet. All right, team. Oh, I love that, Chie. I love this is your favorite class of the week. We're doing a set of weights, light, a ball, and a mat. And then we're going to start reaching across the body. Oh, yay. Loosening up our body. Now, Vic and Grace went to a vet appointment. And so I'm hoping they don't open the garage door. But if they do, I may have to dart after little one right here. 4, in 3, in 2. And we're going to take the arms, squat down, and then open the arms wide to the side. So you come down, open, down, like a goalpost with the arms, team. Love again. I can do that with or without the legs, with or without the arms. You find what serves you. 7, 6. Opening up the heart. Last 4. In love again. Last 2. Last 1. Now watch. You're going to start out in the same way. You come down and then bend to the right. Bend to the left. So you're bringing that arm towards the hip side bend. Squat drop. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm winded. I'm starting, my lungs are starting to play. And yes, I feel like that's a definite recovery piece. I feel like that's to be expected. So pace yourself. 1 more. And then take the right arm, draw it across the body. So that left arm stays. Bring that right hand towards the hip and then over. Take more time if you need, team. 8. I'd rather full range of motion. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, bend the elbow, half of that goalpost. Sweep it. Yes, me too. For you on the sector 4. I know, I feel like getting to move together, it takes all the things, whatever you have. My poor grandma was scammed. And the bank had told her, don't worry, 1 more. And then take that left arm, sweep it across. They were like, don't worry, it's covered under fraud protection. Just be more careful. And they went over what things to look out for. It was the same thing that they did to Chelsea. And that was 3 weeks ago. And this morning she got a letter saying that they changed their mind and she has to pay them $6,000. So she was such a heavy morning for my poor grandma and so my mom. And it's interesting, when you can take whatever, 2 more, and then bring it down. Whatever it is that you're carrying, move your body, get to find a little bit different perspective, but also just have a community of people that are for you. When sometimes it feels like there's people that are not for you, it makes a big difference. 4. Net new, not new. By the way, this is not new, net new, net new. I'm usually pretty good at this. I know, I know. Now take the arms and sweep them around the outside. And, oh yeah, they are new. This is what my sleepless night came up with. I mean, not sleepless, but not very much sleep. They're new to me too, Lise. But what I was trying to come up with is full body movement, low strain with big gain. We should make a tagline with that. Now watch, you're gonna take it over to that left side. Over, so your left obliques contract right here. Over. Last 8, 7, 6. Now there's a reason that position over here that we're doing a little side crunch to the left. Now check it. Take it up and over, over. Yes, I like it. 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. All right, now take it down and up. Sweep to the right this time. Little side bend over to the right as we bring the arms together on the right side of the head, neck, and shoulders. I can do all of that without the legs. It's okay, it's just a minute, sweet girl. Right obliques. 8, 7, 6. But on Saturday, Lise, I think you'll love, we did like T-stand burpees. And then take it over. And you hear Dad, huh? Dang it. Get ready, plug your ears, team. Eight more. It's actually, I mean, it is, and yet it allows us to take the burpee into more of a strength space, a little less impact. 4. Yes, last one. All right, now pick up those weights, pulse back. Rain on. It's hot out here today. We did, and GA's smile made me smile so big, and I got to say shake it a lot. Look up the Zumba maracas. They don't make them anymore. They're not, like, that class doesn't still keep going. They changed it. But back when, like in 2014, they had a class where their strength moves were with a maraca, like a little sand maraca. And so we bought them. We never had the class. Last 3. And they were going to toss them. And I said, nope, and pulls to the side. It's like, I bet I can find something we can do with them. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, and 3. All right, Lise, here we go. Flex with the elbow, tuck it in. Come on, dance with me. Hope is really tired because she's been whining for the last hour because Vic took Grace to the vet, and ever since she left, she was just like whimpering. She was missing her sister. 5, last 4. Luckily, no, 1 of each. Luckily, the rhythm, they're not loud enough to really be able to tell if someone's off the beat. But the louder you shake it, the better it is for your abs. 4 more. Last 3. Into last one. And to your ball team. So as we come to our ball, we're going to crunch center. We start with it at the shoulder blades. Okay, drain you on the mat. It would definitely throw our opponent off if we showed up in the ring with some maracas. Tailbone anchored. Yeah. Last 8. In 4. Now lift and bend to the right. Now if I want to make that harder, I would roll back farther on my ball. So if I bring the ball closer to my neck, that's going to be more supported. If I take the ball closer towards my hips, that's going to make me heavier. So I cut up so much fruit. Hey, that melon is amazing, by the way. That melon that I showed you guys, I don't think I could because it was hiding. But that was really yummy. And so I cut up that and some pineapple. I cut up a bunch of fruit for Ben for the week. And I'm like, I feel like I need to put a nanny cam out and make sure that it doesn't get tossed like right before I fly back. Is he gonna forget about this fruit? Last 7. The nice thing about at least 2 is it stays firm. 4 more. And so you can cut it. You know how usually cantaloupe, you cut it and it gets mushy so fast. This, 2 more. You cut it and it stays firm for quite some time. Same side, lift and rotate. Left hip to the left hip. Eight more just like that. Yeah, same. I'm really picky when it comes to that. Same with grapes. I just like to freeze them, and then we're going to pull up center and then over to the right. If I freeze them while they're still firm, I'll put them in smoothies. But once they start, I don't like any, I can't think of one fruit I like mushy. That pulse is coming from here more than here. Last 8, 7, 6, 4. Last 2, reach to the center and come. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Last 8, 7, 6. Oh my gosh, I love that logic, please. And then alternate the arm overhead. Tuck it, tuck it. I could also reach right here. If I want support for my neck, go for it. Keep this lifted. Last 4, 3, 2. Now lift and bend to the left. Strong. Yes. Let's make it out. Hurt on me. I think we went in the front door, baby girl. There they are. There they are. 4 more. Last 3. Oh, Jerry, you need me like that, sister. Like, this is why I have ear infection. Rotate, lift, turn. We're going to have to go over that with Ben, maybe. Hey, what's your, I know you love your sister, but yeah, I couldn't hear Vic. She has an ear infection and it pulls up over. Do you guys want inside? What? I think they want in. Yeah. Small and controlled with that lift and over you have 8. 7, 6, and 4. Last 2 and 1. Now take that right leg in. I hope that's a winky face. Okay, close. Oh yeah. I was like, I hope you're joking. You just want to make everyone feel like family. Hey, I like that I was jealous. If that was a smiley face, I was like, 2 more. And then straight leg, take it up. And lift it up. Yeah. Yeah, but you can just be super, like, help with Nick for now. Okay. I'm in the middle of something like a second, but
I can do it. I was just sorry.
8 more just like that. Oh, thanks. This is, I was worried about these because I'd never bought Spiritual Gangster. 2 more. And then pull in and straight lift. And so I was nervous because I was like, I don't like spending money on workout wear anyway. And I was like, if I buy it, but I liked the rainbow. I was like, if I buy these, and then they don't, like, whatever. But they're really good. The quality is good. They're comfortable. It's because he was playing. Can you guys see that string? Is that in the thing? The string for the attic? He was playing with it. 4 more. Last 3. I hope you work it out. 2. Yeah, so that's, did you see that swinging? And switch. Tailbone is anchored. I had to trim Gracie's hair because I feel like she couldn't see. And Ben last night was like, Grace, your face looks so unique. I was like, hey, rude. 4 more. At least you can see. Last one, straight leg. Ooh, hamstring. Hello. 8 more, last 8, 7, 6, 4, last 2, and tuck it in, straight. Yeah, that is so true. You already know. Woo. Last 8, 7, 6. Although I knew how he said it, he was very clear it was not to compliment. Like, oh, you're hurting her feelings. And your mother's. Yes, and one leg at a time bicycle. Fire is right. I'm like, fire in the abs and fire in the legs. These are heavy. Mm. 8. Last 4, 3, 2. Now both legs, frog leg. Well, I was doing chores last night and working on prompts. I turned on so I didn't have to watch, and something I wouldn't be very invested in. Yeah, did you hear me, Jay? I just said that too. But so I can't remember what it's called but it's the documentary 2 and 1. Now bring it in, tap it. I think it's called the Bling Ring, and I didn't follow any of those stories. It was like maybe 2009. I was busy raising a 2-year-old. But it was that group of teenagers in LA that were caught, and they had like stolen, they had broken into Paris Hilton's house a few times. Adrian, someone I think was on that, someone that I know is famous in reality world, but I didn't know. Orlando Bloom, Lindsay Lohan. I think there was one other person. Anyway, yeah, it was a big deal, and then there was a movie about it, but the movie wasn't very accurate. The documentary is interesting. Just, man, like such a different world, number 1. Number 2, growing up at the height of reality shows and social media all coming together at once. And then I think the perspective is interesting. And just how, form word like that. They lived in LA, and obviously it's hard everywhere. 2 more. But even harder when you're chasing fame and you just want to be famous so bad. And we're going to roll up. Ooh, all right, on your side, team. Now you're going to take that top leg, point and flex. And maybe part of that is youth. Remember, you could be on your ball. You could be all the way down. The older I get, the more into privacy I am. But I know a lot of people like to share things. But so it's just interesting, these kids that just wanted attention so badly, good or bad. Last 8. But the thing that was interesting, 4 more. Me too, GA. 3, last 2. Now watch, you're going to take it up, bend the knee, take it up, bend, straighten and down. Is that how they started out? They would go to these like big parties, or like in Hollywood where there were these big parties, and the friend would be in the passenger side, and he would drive down the street, and they would just like pull up, try the door, pull up, try the door, pull up, try the door, because so many people had like $100 bills in their console, and just change for them after a night of going out is $50s and $100 bills. So they would score in all these cars, but they started out, like with the first time they broke into Paris Hilton's house, they went in the back way, but the door was unlocked. So there was no alarm and the door was unlocked. So they were able to get in there like 2 or 3 times just by opening the door and going in. 4. And then they went one time and it was locked. And hang on, we're learning so much together. And then bring it in front. Yeah, I didn't turn it in. I didn't turn it in because it would have cost me more to pay my deductible. Luckily, I didn't have a lot in my card. They stole like gift cards, like coffee gift cards, cash I had for the homeless anyway, so they just got what they would have probably gotten anyway. And that candle. And then whatever else, I don't know. Mine were 5s. They weren't so lucky. 2 more. And then same thing that we did on top, but now you have that linear forward. But so then when they went on whatever time it was and the door was locked, they were like, oh no, because they'd gotten so used to replenishing their accounts with the cash that was in her purses, like just spilling out of her purses in her closet. And so they're like, oh no, we can't get in. And they just looked under the mat. There was a key under the mat. So then they took the key and then they kept it. And then they had easy access into her house over and over. So when you have a lot of things, you don't even notice when tons of stuff is missing. Ooh. It wasn't until they would have never gotten caught with that. And that's crazy. But they ran out there, like they had depleted all the stuff. And so they're like, there's nothing else. And there was a safe of jewelry, but they didn't want to be the ones to get caught. So they asked this other more serious thief if he wanted to do it for more. And so when he took the safe, that was very obviously like stolen. And so she reported that. And that's the first of the ant circle. Oh boy. But what's interesting if you watch it or even just listen to it, Lisa, is that all of these people, similar to the Johnny Depp stuff, that like all of these people get hung up in fame. And so you had attorneys and police and like all of these people that just really wanted to be part of this reality scene and reverse. And so things just weren't handled. It was sad. 8. Last 4. 3. 2. And then 1. Take that top leg, bring it in front, pulse the bottom. Now that's going to be, just holding this position is going to be a lot. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's so many move to that area for their big break. I think one of the guys on the documentary is like a realtor that wants, yay, Chels! That wanted like a moment in the spotlight, so signed on for the documentary. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Into, now take that bottom leg, slide it back. The movement of the bottom leg is going to affect the top. Yes, I love that. Chia's been here for both of your coming in hot workouts today. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1 up, 1 back. Ben has to do this thing for acting, and they have to partner up for class, and they have to partner up, and they have to like do something on conflict. And he's like, my partner just won't, like, I couldn't get her. I was like, you have to, everyone has conflict. And she's like, nope, not me. And she's on her Chromebook playing a game, and he's like, and that's his partner, and they have to do this project. And he's like, well, we're supposed to be talking about it and writing a paragraph about your conflict. So what about, and he's giving us when, and then both legs kick in. Ooh. So he's like, what about with, your mom? What about with your dad? Like, what about siblings? What about when you don't want to do your homework? What about, so he's giving all these options and not getting anywhere. And then he goes and he's like to the teacher, he's like, what do I do if my partner doesn't have any conflict? And he's like, everyone has conflict. Yeah, that's what I said. That's so funny. That's what I said. I was like, she could write about that. But so I was like, hey bud, what was yours? And he got really quiet. I'm like, are you writing about your mother? And he's like, Mom, I had to do something. I was like, so you wrote about conflict with your mother who loves and adores you? I was like, this is what happens. I'm the safe person. He knows I'll love him through it all. Look at it. All of you were thinking that. Last 4, 3, 2. Now lay the legs down and then come up. Well, when I said that, he's like, Mom, like this right here, this would be considered conflict. And I was like, well, I suppose since we're so close and we talk so much, I am probably the one that challenges your thoughts and ideas the most. Oh my goodness. That's so sad. I feel like, well, I asked Ben, I was like, does the teacher, like if she's just playing games the whole class, does the teacher not walk around or something? And like, that's so hard. Last year when Ben was in class 3, last 2, and 1, go ahead and roll over onto the other side, take that leg straight up to the ceiling. He would get marked down when his partners wouldn't work. Like the first project, he just did all the work. And he was like, my partners didn't want to do the work, and I didn't want to get in trouble, so he just did it all. And then the second, and then he got in trouble. They were like, you can't do that. And then, so the next time he tried to like get everyone to do the work, and they wouldn't, and then he got it, like his grade was down because they didn't do the work. He's like, you really can't win in these group projects. Yeah, you remember. Yep. Last 8. Four more. Woo. All right, now bring it up, point, flex, bring it down. I think too, what's really hard, Chelsea, is by the time you get them in PE, I feel like sometimes kids think that's like the time to goof off. Like the like music class, PE. That means Chelsea needs extra hugs. 4 more. Last 3. Last one. Now kick it forward team. So like Ben's advisory teacher, it's cute. She asked for like donations of Legos and Hot Wheels and food. I don't read them right away. They're going away today. Oh, that's a win. Oh, look at all those hugs you just got from Lisa. Last 8. But so I get there really early to pick up Ben so that I don't get stuck in that line 4 more. And so I thought for sure, because they had asked for snacks. I don't know if I finished that. Ben's the new. So I had gone to Costco and picked up a bunch of like fruit snacks and granola bars and like things that the teacher had asked for. And I was like, if I'm bringing them something for free that they've asked for, I'm pretty sure I can just park in the lineup and say like, hey, like 3 feet that way, I'm gonna drop these boxes because there's no way we can move for like 20 minutes. But sure enough, no, I had to go park, carry all my treats in, and get into the line. Ugh. Oh, I like that. Hugs and hearts, hugs and hearts. Aww. I know. You guys are amazing. 2 more. Last one. Now take that top leg, bring it in front, pulse the bottom. And it feels. Do. I appreciate that. Yeah, it could just be, I mean, Sunset is a really old school. I don't know if they're all that bad. It's a good school, but it's just very old. I don't think they're meant to have as many people going through. I mean, it couldn't be more organized, but I do feel like the city could make the light a turn lane. Like they wouldn't even have to make a turn lane, just make the light be a turn signal for 1 round so that people can get out of there. Ooh, last 4. Slide it back, slide it back. I took video of it, the traffic coming back today, to show my nephew, and I sent it to my mom and my nephew because I told them, I'm like, you've got to leave at 7:10. Like, even though school's not until 7:45, leave at 7:10. If you leave later than 7:13, this is what you will see. And I took a video, and it was like of cars from Cornell all the way up to Whistler or something, which is past Thompson. And he just laughed. Look, it's real. Hey. I love it. 5, 4. Rock's question. 2. Now one of each. I guess I don't, Chelsea. Am I blanking? Who can get that changed? I know. 4. I must be blanking. And then kick it. Oh. Okay. Mine too, GA. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But I will tell you that yesterday when I drove up to get that crossbow, It's like a 33-minute drive. It took like an hour and 15 because it was stopped like the whole way. Coming home, it was super fast. Last 8, 7, 6. But that was worse than what the school traffic is. But I'm just glad. And lay it down. Here we go. So you prop up off that bottom arm. I mean, if I left, because you know how I live life. And yeah, I'll show you. Keep going. I'll show you what I got. Oh my gosh, my legs. It's pretty impressive. From 1970. So, it was a drive. It's in perfect condition. Never been used. So, yes, crossbow, check. And now I'm a proud new owner of a crossbow. Ben's like, oh, I'll totally do. He's like, I'll do archery, like archery practice. Like, son, it's hard. Yeah, it is legit. 4. But now I can cross it off my list. Last 2. Last 1. And then go ahead and take yourself all the way up. You're going to bring the ball so that it's right at your lumbar spine. And then I think the seam and curl it. She's like, because Wednesday's a really good, what do you call an archerist? Crossbow expert. Good job. That's what they do in the play. Did I already say that? And I wanted to get, do you remember lemon heads? They have candies called apple heads. If anyone sees them, like, I bet they're like at places like Plat Pantry. But they're like 4 times their list price on Amazon. But I think it would be a cheeky little treat. Because Ben puts an apple on his head and Wednesday fake shoots the crossbow in the performance. And then alternate right, left. They don't really shoot it. It's real, so I wouldn't even let them really shoot it. And I'm just gonna do a prop. They're called bolt. Prop bolt. I know. I don't think it does. It gets talked about a lot, so that's why it was important, because it gets discussed often. And I'm like, can they just say bow instead of crossbow? But they can't because of legalities. 5 more. In 4. But I had a bow I borrowed, and that would have been perfect. It's beautiful. Take it up. But regardless, I got to learn where, I think it was Philida, north of Hazeldale. Got to learn where that is. I think I have all my stuff. They did. Nerve for sure didn't. 2 more. And then lift and drop down. My teammate, there's 3 of us. One has been amazing. She has helped so much. So it really hasn't been that bad. It's just the crossbow was really hard to find. And I didn't want to spend what I did, but I needed to get it out of my headspace. Now I know when it'll pop up on like whatever the free things are, but yeah, right? Exactly, Lisa. 4 more just like that. Last 2. Last one. Exactly. Yes. And reach across, right, left. Oh. The apple doesn't far fall from the tree, doesn't it? Last 8, 7, 6. When we reach both arms out to the side, we're going to slow it down, team. Now reach it out with the curl right here. Out, curl. This song, I can't remember where we were, but we were out and I was like, whoa, this song is so slow in real life. I had never heard it in real play speed. No, we can't. I mean, is it possible? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes. And because it's never been used, 3 more. I'm not going to say it right, but the string that's on the bow, and then take it up and curl. It's funny because usually I kind of know it. Yeah, I'm sure I can't. It's in, I mean, you can't even buy this. It reminds me of the BB gun on A Christmas Story. Ben wants to shoot it, but I don't think he's strong enough. The bow is really tight. Like, I can't even move that string. 3. Into, alternate, right, left. Try and pop the ball with your belly button, team. But there's not even like, it's still in the styrofoam. And then it's like in the styrofoam and not one scratch on the wood. But I think it was too hard. Even the guy I bought it from was a grown adult. And I think it was too hard for him. Talk to text, Dave. Talk to text. 4 more. My phone. Oh, uh-oh. And tricep. I slacked on my, see, that's what you get. I slacked on the props person who's super helpful has asked me a couple questions and I was getting all my other stuff done. Well, everyone has a different way. I think some people have it on their TV, some people have the highlight shell, so you're going to have to go back and look and then alternate right, left. Yesterday it kept freezing up and my screen said that it was frozen. And so I was typing because I thought it was frozen. And Lisa was like, we can hear you typing. And I'm like, well, then can you see me and hear me speaking? And she's like, yeah. So I was just typing instead of talking because I thought you couldn't see or hear me. So if anyone needs a good chuckle, 4 more. Last 3. Into and 1. Now from there, go ahead and set your ball to the side. Lift down into that bridge position. Here we go, TA. More glutes and tricep. Glutes are closed. Abs are tight. I could do the same thing with my hips down. Last 9, 8, 7, 8, and alternate right, left. I have some glutes for you and some leg circles for you to bring it into a finish. Waiting for in 3, 2, now pulse behind. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, last 2, and then open up the arms, fly. So you're making a nice soft elbow. If the glutes are starting to sag, reconnect and squeeze or set them all the way down. I know. Almost. So close. Do. 4, 2. Now chest press. Now when you chest press, team, so as you come down and up, we're going to take the hips down, keep the arms going, and then we frog leg, bend the knees as you bend the elbows. Tailbone and ribs. Now keep the frog legs going and take the arms back. Control the movement. Ribs and tailbone. Last 8, 7, 6, 4. Last 2. Now hold the arms up, take the legs in, tap them, and reach them out. In, tap. Now, first we get that leg pattern. So your ribs are anchored, your tailbone is anchored, and then you open. There we go, inner thighs, GA. Woo. 8. Four more, last 4. Coordination, huh? All right, friends, now set your left foot on the right knee. As you take the hips down, bend the elbows. So good. All right, team, watch it. Now take it down and up. Straighten that left leg. If you thought the brain work was good before, bend it, straighten it. Bend it, straighten it. Pump. 8 more. 7. 6. Right glute so strong. 4. What? 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold the arms still. Pulse that right hip up. Finish here. So as you pulse that right hip nice and strong, as you squeeze from the glute to extend the hips. Final pump. Last 8, 7, 5. Last 2. Now set that left foot down. Right foot comes onto that left knee and drop it down and lift it. Bend the elbows. Squeeze that left glute. Eight more teams just like that. 8. 4. All right, team. Now take it down, up, straighten the leg. Adjust the pace, team, the range of motion. All individual. So the longer your leg, the longer it's going to take to get from point A to point B. Do. Keeping that left glute strong and tight as you extend that right leg. Last 8. Like you. 4 more teams, so close. 4. Again. All right, hold the arms up, pulse. Here. 8, 7. Tighter, stronger. 5, 4. Yes. It's true. And now go ahead and take the arms, set the weights down. You're going to take the legs, bend to the knees. We drop it over to the right and then reach it out. Over to the right and reach it out. So you're getting the stretch, but also getting that connection with the abdominals to pull your belly button in tight to pull the legs up. Control. Almost up there. 4. Last 2. Oh yes, me too. And then other side team, so you'll take the legs, extend, drop them over to the left. Take the time. Yes. Winning. Four more on the sucker floor. Last three. Last two. Last one. All right, TA, here we go. Right leg, circle it. Now you could choose to have your head up or down. You can have your left leg up or down. Ooh. Gripping the abdominals nice and strong in four more. Last three. Into reverse. Last eight. In four. And kick it. Last eight. In four. Now circle that other leg. Oh, I love it. Ooh. Come on. Last four. And reverse. Ooh. Last eight. Four. And crisscross. It's true. I'm hoping it's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm hoping. La 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 la. Last three. And two. Now single leg stretch. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. I can do that with my head up or down. Scoop and hollow. Now you can stay as you are or pull in straight. Ooh. Nice extension of that hamstring. Oh, yay. I know, I was really hopeful you would make it today, Chills. 4. And heel clicks up on those elbows. I could bend my knees. I could come all the way down. Head lifted. You pick. 8. 4. Now hold still. Reach that right arm up and pump. Same thing here, team. 3, 2, and switch. Bring on. Last 5, 4, into, and on your side, team. Now we've been working on those one-arm push-ups. Take the bottom arm, bring it to the top, and press up. Now, if you want to do Pilates push-ups instead, go for it. We want to build and work on this strength. See how far today we can feel it. Last 8. Two more. Last one. Now you either roll over onto that hip roll here or a long spine stretch here. Ooh. All right, so home stretch. 6. Control the descent. 4. And other side team. So as you come into that, again, single leg press up or single arm press up, you take that top arm, plug it in, push up. If you want to do push-ups on your knees, go for it. You could roll the plank. Yes, I agree. And I feel like now that we've built strength, we don't want to lose it. Eight more. Last 6. 4. Last 2. And final team, you get to choose. Again, you could do Pilates push-ups. You could do that hip roll right here. You could roll like a ball. Or roll out that lumbar spine. Yeah, that's hard. Sometimes that's kind of how it starts a little bit, and then the muscles figure out what to do. Ooh. Tight and strong team. Now knowing we have 8 more, whatever it is that you want to finish your time. 7 to go. Find yours. 4 more. Last 2. And hug it in. Rock it side to side. Big deep breath. As you exhale, roll up. Pick up that left foot. There you go, Lise. Oh, I love it. And switch. Yes. It's super important to do that, Chelsea. I like that. That's our new motto, Lise. It is, and that means sometimes, Chelsea, that's how, and then go ahead and open up. That's why sometimes it's better in that movement to get like a little assist with your arms so that we just don't want that to push up, for sure. Inhale. As you exhale, sit up, twist over to the left. It's going to want to so bad. And switch. That'll always remind me of Tyrone. When I would say to hold your abs in, to not let your abs stick out. And he'd be like, but they want to so bad. Yes, they do, Tyrone. Yes, they do. And come center, turn so that you're on your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor, lift your tailbone. Walk your hands back. Whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, release that you don't need to carry. And then slowly roll up. So grateful for this time together, team. Big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale. Oh, give yourselves a hand. So good, Chelsea. So good for running in hot. Oh, yay. I know. I miss Tyrone. Always one of those that no matter what was going on in his life, and he had things that like so much, and yet always such a joyful human. It was one I missed. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I have to put my font so big. I have to go back through because it's like one thing per screen. So if things come in. Oh, thanks, Lise. I appreciate that. And we'll be in touch. I'll know more tomorrow what my week will look like. So anyway, I will be thinking of you. I love and appreciate you. I'm super excited for the yoga, the cardio yoga. I was like, oh, it's been a long time, so I can't wait for that one. And then arms we're doing core, arms. I'm excited about this set. It's a little retro. Thanks, Chie. I love that. That red rose is very Addams Family. You can tell what's on my mind. Happy Monday, friends. I love you.